Welcome back, Blue Jackets. So happy to be with you again today. I just wanted you to know that today is a very exciting day. We are beginning our new curriculum. Now, some of you have been waiting a while for this. Some of you have already tested, and I'll read those names in just a minute. But I want to say two things about this. Number one is that if you are really close and have worked hard on our old curriculum but have not taken your test yet, you're welcome to have mom and dad give me an email or text message and let me know that you're ready to take your test, and we'll set up a time to do that. There are lots of videos that you can look at to review over the last couple of weeks on YouTube, and so just look back over your emails and you can see how to get to those. Secondly, if you're ready to move on to the new material, that's great. We'll all be training on it together over the next few weeks, and you can let us know whenever you want me to review any part of your new curriculum, forms, one steps, anything like that. But we'll go into a lot of detail. We'll just do a quick overview today, and we'll go into a lot of detail. So here are our graduates so far. We have, in our Blue Jacket class, we have 5 new people coming up. Those are Declan, Mason, Eden, David, and Hanai. And they're all wonderful students, and I know that you'll welcome them to our Blue Jacket class. Then in Blue Jackets, we have Weston, Isaiah, Jacob, Joey, Mark, Derek, Alyssa, and Heaven, all graduating up from gold belt all the way through brown belt, and then one new red belt, Mrs. Zaria Benner. So we're really proud of her for making it to red belt and getting ready for her black belt. Now, when you're red belt, you're responsible for all the forms that we're working on, and so I'll make sure that Mrs. Zaria is really clear on that. And then we have 2 students who have graduated out of our class of junior black belt, and those are Cora and Lila, who are now level 1 junior black belts. So very exciting. I'm looking for that day for all of you. That's the promise that you made when you got your Blue Jacket. Promise to yourself, promise to your family, and promise to me about graduating to junior black belt. So looking forward to that. So let's take the next step today. We will do a quick warm-up, and then we'll go through all your new 1 steps, which of course will become the pieces of your new form. A form that some of you have never done before, and even if you've learned this form before, there are a couple of changes that I'll point out to you. So thanks for joining us. Let's get started. For our warm-ups and stretch today, we're going to do 3 exercises, and we're just going to do them 1 time each, and then do a stretch in between, or one of them actually have a stretch in it. If you want to do a lot more, of course, you can go through as many times as you want on these exercises, and they'll give you a great workout. But we're just going to quickly warm up and stretch so that we're ready for class today. So let's begin with pop squats. So this may be a variation on something that you guys already know. So let's do hand down on the floor, pop up, hand down on the floor, pop up. That's right, just change hands each time, just pop up a little bit in between. That's right, we're warming up our legs. Keep your back straight, bend your legs a lot. That's right. Good coordination, that's good. Feet in, feet out. Feet in, feet out. All right, just 3 more. And let's do stretch number 11. So one leg out in the front, lean forward, stretch. You're not leaning down, leaning out. Then if your front foot won't go further, you can pick up your back leg and push it out behind you. Lean forward. Good job. Okay, other side of our body. Stretch number 11. And come. Okay. So next one will be T push-ups. So this actually stretches our shoulders while working us out a little bit. So I'll change sides of my body each time, and you try to do the same thing. All right, so push up, come up, balance on one side, put your hand up straight back behind you. Good. Other side of our body. Stretch that shoulder, that the same side that it's being supported. Good. All right, just one more on each side. I know you karate kids can do push-ups all day long. We need to move on. Great. Okay, so our last one is mountain climbers. Again, just getting our legs ready. So hands down, feet back, and change legs. Great, and stretch number 12. As far as you can. All right, great job. Let's get kicking. Today we'll do a quick review of techniques that you should know, and then we'll also do some new techniques that you may not have worked on ever before. So let's start out with ones that I'm pretty sure that you do know. So let's start with the reverse punch. So reverse punch means you have hand and foot out on the same side, but that's not our striking hand. Our striking hand is the other one, opposite side, so opposite hand and foot. This is a really powerful punch because our leg can push our hip around, our hip can push our shoulder around, and our shoulder pushes our hand around. Okay, so let's try on the other side here. So same side, forward, hand and foot, and then rotate fast and punch with the other hand. Okay, so a really powerful punch, punch with the other hand. So this, punch with the other hand. Okay, so let's practice that reverse punch. Practice middle, practice high, reverse punch. Practice changing sides each time. Practice walking forward with it. Walk forward, walk forward. Practice walking backwards with it. Remember, we're trying to time it right when our foot lands. Okay, so reverse punch. Okay, so next one that we all know, we've worked on a lot, is round kick. Now this one comes up and over something. So round kick, make sure you're refolding right at the target. Refold right at the target. So I'll show it to you from the side. Round kick. Hold on to your balance. Round kick, hold on to your balance. Okay? So this is, again, coming from the back. And of course, in sparring, you can use it from the front, right? But from the back is when you want to use it. So reverse punch and round kick. Next one I think we all know is hammer fist. Hammer fist. Strike down is like this, but in this form we're going to use it different ways. So down low, up high, two hands same time. We worked on this quite a bit last week. This, okay, so hammer fist. Hammer fist. Okay, so let me go on a couple that you may not know. One is called crossing block. Crossing block. Now this is in a form block this way. Excuse me, out of form crossing block. Out of form crossing block is what it's really called. Out of form crossing block. So this way. So reach and hit. Reach and strike. Reach and strike. Now the way we're going to do this in this form is actually coming across something. So in the form, you're going to step straight forward and cross. Cross like this. Cross. To take care of it in the one steps. Now, somebody punching at you, you may need to get out of the way and block across. Step away and block across. Okay? So we'll teach you how to do that at the right point that you need it. Okay? Then the other one is spinning knife hand. Okay? So you guys all know chop, knife hand, walking forward, walking backwards, but you may not have done it where you spin first and then land with bent legs with balance and your hand and foot land at the same time. Okay? So some of you may have done this in an earlier form, but this is spinning. So turn as far as you need to. It could be two walls, could be one wall, right? So just from here, this would be one wall. Could be turning 180 degrees, two walls. Could be turning 360 degrees all the way from where we started. Okay? So again, when we do the form, we do the one steps, we'll tell you where we need you to turn when to make the shape, or to create the self-defense move that we need to do. So let's go over a couple of those again. So crossing block is going to be something that directs a shot, like a punch, past us, and that we can safely move out of the way while we're doing it. And then knife hand, spinning knife hand, or turning knife hand, or spin all the way around, is another new one that you may not have worked on before. So work on those basics a lot, and on our next class we'll start to put some of these together into one-steps, and then once we see the one-steps are being done really well, we'll turn them into the form for you. Okay, so everything else I think you've worked on before. Just keep working on making your front kicks better. Make sure you're refolding. Right? Practice kicking high with balance. Make sure you're keeping your foot flat on the floor and letting your base foot turn as much as it needs to so that you can do this safely, strongly, and with good balance. Okay? Try aiming at exactly the same point with each foot. So find something on the wall or the ceiling that you're looking at and aim at that with one ball of foot, and then aim at the same spot with the other ball of foot. So I think we've got most techniques we need to know now for our new form. Some of you have never done this before, and as I said, even if you have done this form before, it has a little modification in it to make it more like sparring combinations and self-defense. Our black belt challenge this week is kindness. So we all know how this makes us feel when people are kind to us, especially when we perhaps don't feel like we're deserving of that. And so we need to be able to do that for other people too. Especially our family members, since we're all spending so much time together, we need to work on being kind. And sometimes that means ignoring or seeing past things that don't please us or things that hurt our feelings and still being kind. So it often means not returning the feelings that we have about how other people are treating us, but instead taking a beat and then being kind. So do your best to do this week, and I'm sure it will help all of us to have a happier, closer, more loving family life. What is fast, loud, and crunchy? A rocket chip.